Okay, so I got this Best Top NX soft top, and as you guys know, when you have that in that bikini stop with the doors and the windows off, you've got that open area of your cargo area. I've taken out my back seats, so I have a really open area, and so what do you do to cover your cargo area to keep prying eyes from out of there? You know, some people opt for the hard top. I went with the GPCA soft top cover. Reason being that I'm not ready to pull the trigger on a hard cover, and this thing was only like, I don't know, 70 bucks. So, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have bought this cargo cover for either a 4-door or a 2-door Wrangler. Mine's a 2-door JL. And when you put it on, it doesn't quite look like in the pictures at GPCA as far as how tight it is. And when you go down the road at anything over 45, 50 miles an hour, this back part here flips up and gets really flappy. So, not really criticizing that. I think that's the way it's designed, so you can flip this back for easy access. But I wanted it to be not flappy because I plan on driving it with the doors and windows off at highway speeds. So what's the solution? Well, the solution is you put your soft top bar back on, and you get some cam snaps, and you can place 4 cam snaps on the top using some sort of a ribbon or a gross grain. Lots of different types of strapping material. I think what I cut off was one of those things that holds your ID badge for your kids, because she had one laying around, wasn't using it, and it was black and it looked perfect. So I just salvaged something instead of buying something. And so there's four cam snaps on the top of the cover, and 4 matching studs on these little loops that I made. And kind of hard to do this with one hand, but you get the idea. It's pretty easy to snap back together if you're using 2 hands, and you can do it with one hand too. So then also I noticed that these tensioning straps here only have a short piece of the hook and loop material, and so but the hook and loop material on the bottom goes real long. You see how long that goes, but you only have this short piece here sewn on to right there. So the solution is to get some more hook and loop material, extend it so that when you put it on, it holds the whole area, because this area here tends to sag down if you just have it strapped here. Because this is not, there's no hard backing here. Even it's meant to hold it up, it still sags down. So, and can flap a little bit. So and then I also put cam snaps on each end of the hook and loop material because this material is not sewn on like the part that's sewn on with GPCA. It's just stuck on with adhesive backing, and I'm sure that that's not going to hold. So I put the cam snaps on in lieu of sewing it down. I suppose I could sew it down, but that would be too hard. This only took a few minutes. So between the extra backing here, the extra backing there, the 4 extra cam snaps, and then I also put extra backing on this part here, because the same thing, there's only a short piece, and when you go to pull this, you get some more overlap, you see there. So by having that extra, I get a more hook and loop material catching to tension this up. So you can see now mine looks a lot more like the one in the picture on the website for GPCA. It's nice and tight, doesn't droop down here, and also with these snaps, obviously, somebody could still unsnap these and look inside, but it's a little extra trouble. They would have to unsnap it. They would have to figure that part out. Obviously, it's not, this kind of a cover is never going to stop a determined thief. It's just to, like I said, avoid the prying eyes and looking at what you've got in your cargo bay. I can't do it with while I'm holding the camera, but you can get a little extra tension here by when you go to close the tailgate. Grab this up, kind of pull it here, get it up on the up high, and then oops, that one unsnapped. Hang on a second. Let me snap that one back. And pull it up, and then when you go to shut the tailgate, the tension here against the rubber is going to hold that in place. Obviously, a long road trip, a lot of blowing. It might work these down and get them a little bit looser. But the main thing is that without this, when you get up to about 60, 65, this whole area from here to here, because of the way the air comes off your top, it flaps up like this, which is annoying. This is going to keep it down. I haven't road tested it yet, but I'm sure this is going to work. These snaps are very, very, very durable. I've used them in hammocking. And as far as you want to know the brand and what to use, I call them cam snaps. The actual brand that I use is a company called Baby Boutique, and they call it this Baby Boutique snap pliers. It's a kit, and you do need this awl that comes with the kit to help punch through that canvas material so that your snaps, which you buy separately, they come in all different kinds of colors. Obviously black is what you want to use here, but there's the snap heads, and then you have both the male and female parts of the studs, because they are meant to snap things together. You have to have one of each when you put it together. And then this is the material that I stuck on the back sides, 3M tape on the back. That's left over from installing a bed rug in my old JK. So basically, I had this already from hammocking, and I had that left over, and I salvaged a neck strap. So all of this mod to keep down the flapping was totally free. If you do want to buy the cam snap, if you don't have it, or Baby Boutique, I think it was around 15 bucks, but you will find all kinds of things to use those cam snaps for once you get one. And I don't know, hope you like my Jeep. I just got it not very long ago, and I traded in my JK for the JL, and I really like it. It's the Mojito. It's not, that color's not available anymore, but it's really pretty. Thanks a lot, guys.